Yeah, I'm recording this off of my phone device. Only because, yeah, it was, the other one seemed quite successful, and it's much more comfortable to sit here on my sofa with my hot water bottle wrapped up in here. I don't put covers on them because it means that they're really, really hot, and I can just put a thin little blanket on them and drop it and have it like right against my skin, and that's like really nice. Get burnt. Yeah, subject of the day. Yeah, like OCD type things that aren't OCD, but they sort of borderline are. I know I have borderline personality disorder, so kind of that in itself probably suggests that, it is borderline OCD. But I, for example, this is one thing. Sorry, I'm itching because, again, I always itch on my back when I've taken codeine. Like codeine phosphate makes me itch. Right. I've got an unlit cigarette. I've got here a few sleeves of vitamins. Okay. Now, for example, with this sleeve of vitamins and this one, I have to push them out in order, as in I start at the top and go across. That one, that one, that one. Then the next row, that one, that one, that one, and so forth. And as you can see with this, I've got that one there left, that one there, and then finally that one there left. And that's the order I do it in. I'd never do, say, that row, and then suddenly take that one out or something and leave the ones around it. I just wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't. And same goes for most of my medication that is pushed out of like a packet or a sleeve like that. However, I did challenge myself the other day, and these are Cal D3 ones. Because there's a gap in the middle there where there is no pill, I decided that I was just going to randomly just push, as you can see, where the gaps are. Instead of going in lines down or that way or whatever, I was just going to randomly just push anyone out, and I decided to do that, A, for a little bit of fun, and B, because there is, to me, what's the reason for that? What was the reason for that gap? So I thought, well, if they've done a gap, that just F's with my head anyway. So I'm gonna sod that and just, like, I'm just gonna go really random with these. And it's not that something bad might happen if I don't do it like that. It's about control and order. I suppose in the same way maybe like that an eating disorder works. where it's about control and about controlling and having having structure to what you do. You know, feeling like, even though in reality we all know that it's the illness that is in control, but in some twisted way it's like, no, it's me in control, whereas actually we all know it's the anorexia that's in control, or the whatever it might be that's in control. But another example, I'm going ashtray. Another example. Now I've got here just kitchen roll. I do it more with, or I used to do it with, toilet tissue. As in, say this was a roll of toilet tissue on a holder, it would have to go that way around, like so that the tissue rolls that way down and not the other way, so that it's, so that it would be torn off like that way down. And it would always have to be torn off where the tear line is. But, and if I tore it off like so it's like a complete clean tear, that's fine. But if there was the tiniest, weeniest little bit that was left, that would have to be picked off, or another whole square would have to be pulled off. And again, recently, in the last few days, I've changed my habits both with this and with the toilet tissue. And now what I'll do is purposefully, if it comes off clean, as in at the perforation, I'll then, going out again, it's gonna talk too much. I'll purposefully get the next square piece and rip into it so that there's a jaggedy, messed up ridge, because I always thought something bad might happen if I didn't keep it like dead neat. But bad things are happening all the time. Like, you know, it's got nothing to do with whether I tear it off properly, or if there's a jaggedy edge or a little bit left hanging off because I haven't torn it properly. So now my brain's changed to, if I pull it off in a messy way and ensure that there is a mess and it's not torn correctly, then actually maybe things will be better in my life. And I know that might sound really screwed up, but maybe some of you can identify with things like that. And that's just 2 examples. Another one is, like having things ordered or straight, like on the table, for example. I'll try and show you, on the table here, oh, hang on. If you look in the basket here, I've got sugar-free sweeties all lined up, and then some painkillers lined up. And then that's a medication bag, which I've now nearly dropped on the floor. But everything has to be lined up and things in sort of straight lines, and again with the air freshener, I can't, even though I spray it like that way, if it stood like that, then you can't see that part, and so I have to stand it that way around, even though when I go to use it, I then have to grab it like that, spray it, and then restand it that way around and line it up. And it's like a little bit crazy because, oh hang on, I can't put this back now. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy because it's like, well, what's the worst that would happen if things were out of line? But I don't know. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I can hear people outside my room, and I don't know if this is recording, and it's been like it's nearly 12 minutes long. Okay, right, I'm gonna go. Big love to you all, and let's hope this is recorded. Okay, bye bye.